Some loves never truly die. They lie dormant, waiting for the right moment to ignite again with breathtaking intensity. Chen thought she had buried her past when she left her small hometown 15 years ago, carrying nothing but dreams and a heart shattered by impossible choices. Now, returning as an accomplished artist for her gallery debut, she's unprepared for the magnetic pull of Elena Rodriguez, the woman whose memory has haunted every canvas, every lonely night in New York. When their eyes meet across the crowded gallery, time collapses. The years of separation, the safe relationships that never quite fit, the dreams deferred, all of it burns away in an instant of recognition. Here's the love that got away, standing before her with silver-touched hair and eyes that still hold the same fierce tenderness that once made Maya believe in forever. But Elena carries her own secrets, now a teenage daughter, a custody battle looming, and the careful life she's built in the shadows of who she really is. As they circle each other like flames drawn to kindling, both women must decide, is love worth the risk of losing everything they've built in its absence? Some second chances demand not just courage, but the willingness to be consumed completely and emerge transformed. Maya's hands trembled as she adjusted the painting on the gallery wall. After 15 years away, returning to her hometown felt surreal. The converted warehouse space buzzed with opening night energy, but her focus shattered when a familiar laugh echoed across the room. There, examining her landscape series, stood Elena Rodriguez, the woman who'd haunted her dreams for over a decade. Time had been kind to Elena. Her dark hair now touched with silver at the temples, laugh lines framing eyes that still sparkled with the same mischief Maya remembered. Chen, Elena's voice carried the same warmth that once made Maya's heart race. I heard you were back. But seeing you here, it feels like yesterday and forever ago simultaneously. Their eyes met across the crowded room, and Maya felt that old familiar flutter in her chest. Elena, you look... She searched for words that wouldn't betray how. Her pulse quickened. You look wonderful. Elena stepped closer, studying the painting between them, a sunset over the lake where they'd spent countless summer evenings as young women. You captured something here I thought was lost forever, she whispered. The gallery's chatter faded around them as they stood in their private bubble of shared memory and unspoken longing. Days passed before Maya gathered courage to visit Elena's bookshop cafe on Main Street. The little bell chimed her arrival, and Elena looked up from arranging displays, her smile genuine but guarded. Coffee? Elena offered, already moving toward the espresso machine. I remember you liked it strong and black. You remember that? Maya settled onto a vintage velvet armchair, watching Elena's graceful movements. I remember everything about you, Elena admitted quietly, then quickly added, the important things anyway. They talked for hours about safe topics, Maya's art, career in New York, Elena's bookshop, their mutual friends' lives. But underneath every casual exchange ran an electric current of unfinished business. Why did you really come back? Elena asked as afternoon light slanted through the windows. Maya set down her cup carefully. Because I never stopped thinking about what we had. What we could have had. Elena's breath caught. Maya, we were so young. You had dreams, opportunities. I had you, Maya interrupted gently. And I was too scared to fight for it when everyone said it wouldn't work. The silence stretched between them, heavy with years of what-ifs. Elena began visiting Maya's temporary studio, ostensibly to discuss commissioning a piece for the bookshop. Their meetings became the highlight of both their weeks of stolen moments of connection disguised as business. One evening, as rain drummed against the windows, Elena arrived looking shaken. My ex-husband wants to contest our custody arrangement, she confided, accepting Maya's offered glass of wine. He says my lifestyle choices make me an unfit mother. Maya's jaw tightened. Your 15-year-old daughter adores you. Anyone can see that, can they? Elena's voice broke slightly. Sometimes I wonder if hiding who I am was worth it. If protecting her from gossip cost us both something precious. Maya moved closer, her hand covering Elena's. You're the bravest person I know. You raised Sophia alone, built a successful business, created a life of meaning. That's not hiding, that's surviving and thriving. Elena's eyes filled with tears. She'd held back for years. I missed you so much, Maya, every day. The confession hung between them like a bridge neither dared cross yet. The custody hearing loomed, and Elena withdrew, fear making her retreat into familiar patterns of self-protection. Maya respected her space while making her presence known, leaving encouraging notes. Flowers, small gestures of unwavering support. Breakthrough came unexpectedly. Sophia appeared at Maya's studio one afternoon, her teenage confidence masking nervous energy. Mom thinks she's protecting me by being alone, Sophia announced without preamble. But I see how she lights up around you. I remember the stories she used to tell about her friend from college. I wasn't stupid. Maya smiled at the young woman's directness. What are you asking me? Fight for her, Sophia said simply. She won't fight for herself, but maybe fight for you. That evening, Maya arrived at Elena's house with a painting, not one of her landscapes, but something new. It showed two women dancing under starlight, their faces turned toward each other with expressions of joy and recognition. This is how I see us, Maya said softly. Not hiding, not apologizing, just us. Elena traced the painted figures with her fingertip. The whole town will know. Let them know, Maya replied, taking Elena's hand. I'm tired of being afraid of love. Elena's answer came not in words, but in the way she stepped into Maya's arms, their foreheads touching as ears. A separation melted away. 6 months later, Maya's second gallery opening featured a series called Love Letters, paintings that chronicled a relationship reclaimed. Elena stood beside her, fingers intertwined, as the local newspaper photographer captured their joy. The custody case had been dismissed when Elena's lawyer presented evidence of her stable home and community support. Sophia beamed from across the room, already planning her summer art internship with Maya. Any regrets? Elena whispered as they watched friends and neighbors celebrate their love story. Maya squeezed her hand, thinking of all the years they'd lost and all the years they'd found. Only that we waited so long. Outside, the sun set over their small town, painting the sky in shades of hope and second chances.